Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Omalade Okayato and I will be doing a travel update on entry requirements to Mexico. Wow, it's such a beautiful day in London and I knew I had to take the opportunity to record. So guys, I just came back from Mexico. So if you haven't checked out my Mexico vlog, make sure you check it out. I'll take you along on my adventures in Mexico and spending a week there and some of the things that I got up to. So make sure you do check it out. But of course, based on my trip to Mexico, I am happy to give advice on entry requirements to Mexico. So if you are thinking of going to Mexico, then this video is for you and you're not sure about the entry requirements, you're not sure about, whether you need to be vaccinated or not, then you are at the right place at the right time, and I'm here to share you tips and the advice that I know. So every advice that I'm giving from this video is from the gov.uk website, so do cross-check the gov.uk website. Do not go solely by this video, always go by the gov.uk website, check, cross-check, do your research, do everything you need to do, because the travel industry is always changing, the information is always changing, there's updates all the time, and we're still in a pandemic, guys. We are still in a pandemic, so things are always changing. So do make sure that you always check it out, because I could release this video and then next week or the next 2 months things have changed already. So please do keep yourself up to date. But I'm willing to share information that is up to date now and information that I know now how I managed to travel to Mexico. So firstly, this is for those traveling to Mexico from the UK. So if you are traveling to Mexico from another country, then please check the entry requirements for your country. Please do not use this video as a reference. This is for those traveling to Mexico from the UK. Please do. Okay guys, so Mexico, believe it or not, you do not need to be vaccinated to go to Mexico. You do not need to take any PCR or antigen test to travel to Mexico. You are basically free. It's like you're traveling pre-pandemic, I would say. So you do not need vaccination, you do not need an antigen test or PCR test. You are basically able to just travel freely with none of those requirements. Shocking, right? I would say it's one of the few countries, maybe one of the only country since I've traveled so far where they haven't asked for any of these things. They didn't ask for a vaccination status, they didn't ask for a PCR test, they didn't ask for an antigen test, they didn't ask for anything. So if you are not vaccinated or you haven't taken a PCR test or antigen test, then you are fine. You are able to travel to Mexico freely. There's no restrictions. Okay, I'm sure the next question you're thinking is, do I need a visa to enter Mexico? No, you do not need a visa to enter Mexico if you hold a British passport. So if you are a British passport holder, then you do not need a visa to enter Mexico for a holiday. You are absolutely fine. You can go with your British passport. However, if you do not hold a British passport, do check the requirements needed for you to enter Mexico. But if you hold a British passport, you do not need one to enter Mexico. You are basically free to just enter Mexico with your British passport. Now, some things to note. When you get in the plane, they will give you a form, and this form is very important. It's the form that you will need to present to immigration, and you need to make sure that you put your passport details, your flight number, where you're staying in Mexico. So do make sure that you have those things with you, have that information with you, and have a pen as well. Have a pen in handy, because it just makes a difference. And when you have those information with you already in your hand luggage, in your backpack, just be prepared, because it just helps you. It helps you when you're entering that information, and of course you don't want to cause any delays. Now, when you fill in that form, when you get to Mexico, they are going to rip half of the form, but they're going to leave a little piece of the form which is at the bottom, and you need to make sure that you keep that little piece of the form because it's going to be very handy when you come back to the UK, because they're going to need it. If you lose it, then you have to pay $33 to replace it. So make sure you do not lose it, and make sure that you keep it so that you are able to present it when you are entering back to the UK, and you do not need to pay that $33 if you keep it. So make sure you just don't lose it. Okay, and another thing that I didn't know is that you need to make sure that you have a mask. Like, I always travel with masks anyway, like, because in most countries that I visited during the pandemic, you have to fly with a mask. But this time around, I didn't need to fly with a mask on the plane. And it's up to you if you do choose to. However, when you get to Mexico airport, you need to wear a mask. It's mandatory. You have to wear a mask. That's one of the requirements. It's so important. And even when it comes to like transport and things like that in Mexico, you need to have a mask as well. So just make sure that you have a mask with you, maybe a whole box, or if you've got a recyclable one, then bring your recyclable ones, but just make sure you have a mask with you. Even though in Mexico you're free, like, you don't need to be vaccinated to enter the country, you don't need to take a PCR test or antigen test. Do make sure you have a mask, because once you get into that airport, you have to wear the mask. Okay, on that note, I really do hope that this video was helpful. Please refer to the gov.uk website as a reference to what I'm saying. Entry requirements to Mexico. It's really simple. Just type it on Google, gov.uk website, and it will just come up. So refer to that, because things are always changing. That's my disclaimer. Please do not take this video as gold. Anything I've mentioned in this video can always change. So guys, do let me know if any of you guys are traveling to Mexico. I would love to know. Where are you going? Are you going to Cancun, Tulum, Playa de Carmen? I'd love to know. Or is there any other place that you are visiting in Mexico? Do let me know. Comment below. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you support a sister. Until next time.